not conceive ready because that didn't pick up. So hi guys, we are back with what just happened at Royal Rumble 2024, and we have only just finished, and we started off with a lovely Royal Rumble, a women's
Lovely,
one,
lovely.
a women's one.
It was very,
I'd
very,
say
very, 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 very
started
good.
with a lovely.
Very, 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 very good.
From number 2, it was lovely.
I'll be honest, there was only a couple. Yeah, true. From number 2, we got a Naomi return. Natalia came out first. No one cares.
Do you know what? It was good there.
I enjoyed it.
It was great. There was not many crazy spots. There was a few like what's the word? There was like we had a nice stare off with Bianca Belair and
Jade.
the big
Jade
woman.
Cargill.
Yeah, that's her name. What is going on with my hair?
Jordan Grace in a WWE ring.
Jordan Grace just looked
Joined for
phenomenal.
one night only. That was quite good.
Yeah.
R-Truth
Did really well as well.
R-Truth entered the
strangely
women's
well.
rumble.
It was really good.
He thought it was the men's rumble. He was like, "Are they women? Are they women? I don't know.
There are women in there.
Are they women?" I thought that was quite good. I thought
It was different. It was different. But he also telegraphed what position he'd be coming out in the men's rumble
Yeah.
later on because he came out in the same number. So
Although I don't understand why he thought he had to quarantine because he had 24. That one I didn't get. Yeah, Bailey is now a Raw. No, a Raw. What the hell?
Royal Rumble winner.
Royal Rumble winner. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
She's already
trying
got a
to
new
say.
T-shirt.
Has she? The boys are watching the press.
She's come out on the
conference.
press conference with her new T-shirt that says Royal Rumble winner 2024 Bailey.
I reckon she had that made already.
That was the only thing she was missing out of her credentials, basically. for
Yeah,
WWE.
she's done
She won
everything.
Look, I'll be honest.
Although she's not been at the main event of Mania before, has she?
Ooh, quite a good question. I actually don't know. Don't think
She may
don't
have been
think
actually.
so.
She may have been
Charlotte,
actually. 'cause I think-
Charlotte's had
Didn't
one,
she- But Charlotte, Ronda,
but I don't know who Charlotte was with
and
against.
Asuka.
Oh yeah.
No, because I'm not just saying main event for one. Like obviously, main event is in the women's title at Mania.
Oh yeah,
and
then
I
she,
think she may
she
have.
probably
may have
has. She probably has. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you
Yeah,
meant the
okay.
main
But-
event because I know
been.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant yeah. The ultimate.
No, because they're all 12 main event shows now, aren't they? So
Yeah.
yeah,
But it was a well-deserved win. I've said for a while I think she should win this.
yeah, it definitely deserved it.
I'm gonna say that I actually thought it was really well positioned that they didn't shove a single legend in this rumble, which I thought was actually rather nice because this is maybe the first time that we've not had a single legends. We discussed this on the stream just a minute ago. Maybe there was one more, but
I'd have been alright with AJ. Honestly,
have had
I'd have been
AJ,
alright with
yeah.
AJ would have been fine with just a
Yeah.
quick sort of in and out. Even if it was only 5 minutes in the match, I'd have been happy to see it.
we had
I
because
think
we were getting to the
they-
end, weren't we? And we said there was one spot left, and we were all going AJ Lee or Sasha, and I was like, don't know. I reckon we're done with because Jade Cargill came out at 28. I thought that was going to be the one that was like, oh,
I did say Liv just before as well. It
he
was like,
did,
ooh.
and then it was like, yeah, Liv was back from Liv's back, so that was pretty good. Liv, Jade at the
What-
end, Bailey.
What I did
knocking
like
them
about
both out.
that, what I did like, every single woman in there that they made. You had your fast pace, you had your strong ones. They made will look exactly perfect what they should do. Nia Jax come in, dominate.
Everyone played to their
throwing everyone
strengths. Yeah,
Everyone was perfect. It was perfect. Perfectly
Yeah.
done this rumble.
yeah. Like Zoe Stark came in, hit some big stuff, and
Yeah.
showed why she was as innovative as she was.
Yeah. Piper versus Nia Jax, the stare down there.
Well, Piper had quite a few spots with Chelsea as well, where she
Yeah.
was
Just
accidentally
flashing her.
squashing her and hitting her and stuff, just to
Repeatedly.
build up their eventually, splitting as a team.
Yeah.
You said
There was Ivy Nile came in and did really good with like her crazy stuff, and obviously had the face off with Jordan Grace, and they are
Yeah.
basically just mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
You said they started telling a story already with Jade and Bianca. That's going to be a future
Yeah.
match, definitely. It was told well. That rumble was done perfectly.
I think it was done very, very
I
well.
completely agree, and I think our very good friend Thub mentioned in the chat, and he said potentially the best women's rumble, and I find it hard to disagree. I genuinely do.
I think last year's was very good
I didn't.
because of the. I mean, the overarching story was just Rhea.
Yeah.
And it's hard to ever hate anything that Rhea does, but it was purely Rhea's match. Like there was nothing really other than just Rhea.
This
in-
one was
in
a lot
that
more
match.
individuals doing
Yeah,
their own
this one
bits.
had a lot of different little like side arc stories and spots and things. It was a very, very good Rumble. It was
Yeah.
much more intertwined than previous years have been, and I like that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We then had Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton.
Yeah, that happened.
I kind of knew it was going
Like-
to be Solo getting involved. I kind of wanted that to be the end when Solo got involved at the end. I'd have been happier with that.
Well,
I'm going to be
bit
honest.
flat.
Like, I
it's
just
poor booking, and the match itself was pretty.
After that one Solo bit when he come down and got involved, the match felt very flat for me after
Well,
that.
we had we had the one moment which was we thought Roman Reigns was going to get the spear on Orton, and
then you got the
Orton
RKO
actually
instead.
got the RKO off, and I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's very
yeah,
good.
that was the moment of the match for me. And then again, I thought this was Orton's time.
But that was just before Solo came out and pulled him out the ring.
I'll be honest.
Like literally, that was right then.
I would have.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
point having a fatal 4-way for me. You might as well have one-on-one with Orton and Roman
Well,
in that match.
AJ, like we expected, that it was either going to be AJ or LA Knight taking the pin, and that happened.
Just so you're aware, Cody Rhodes also has a T-shirt.
Oh, are you giving away a spoiler there? It was in the
So
it's in the thumbnail anyway.
Royal Rumble winner
Oh, yeah.
2024, and
CM
then it's
Punk.
got his Nightmare logo and Cody and Rhodes written on either side of it.
Good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we got a TikTok. I'll post the link there somewhere for it, and you can go and watch our reaction to it. How about doing that? Because that was probably a lot easier. Because I think we all gave our sort of fair assessment. Because we had 4 other lovely guests with us. 4 others. 3 others. 3 others. We were supposed to have 4. 3 though. 3. They were even better because it was 3 of them. Logan Paul, Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Pete. I kind of agree. Yeah.
Mm.
The finish was different,
I
and
didn't
It was
enjoy
done
that
well.
match,
that's
to
the
be
way
honest.
that's the way I described it on our TikTok. I just said different.
It was the only match of the night that I didn't enjoy that much. Like it was okay. It was a fine match, but it was not.
Yeah, I think they told the story well again. When this whole tournament started, I was really disappointed that KO won because I didn't want to see
Him lose.
KO
too.
take a loss.
Yeah, that's the one.
And the way
thing.
they've done
that
it was
that
quite
he
good.
hits- That he hits,
Yeah, they definitely protected him.
yeah,
yeah.
that he gets caught using the knuckles on Logan.
That Logan brought in. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Logan didn't bring him in.
well, no, Logan used them first. of
Waller
all,
brought 'em in.
yeah.
Yeah, and put them. Well, yeah, one of them actually. I don't even. I thought it was Theory, but
It might have been Theory.
yeah,
it was one
yeah,
of the two.
Either
It-
or.
Definitely
Yeah.
was a clean win, which I
Look,
kind of liked.
But it keeps Kevin Owens strong. They can do something else with that. If Logan's going more full time, as he's said in his own words, great, because that means we can have a Kevin Owens rematch, and maybe they'll do something where he can't be DQ'd at Chamber, perhaps.
I really
Well-
think they're going to do this at Mania, and it won't be
You know what I
Kevin
mean?
Owens
Wouldn't shock me to see Logan in the chamber.
for that title shot, but he won't get it. But
I was thinking, what were you thinking?
I
Luke?
was thinking defended the title. in the
Yeah.
chamber.
That's
no,
what I
I
was gonna say.
think
'Cause-
I think they'll put him in for a.
But he's on SmackDown now, and Nick Aldis is in charge, and he does seem to not care for people that are gonna bend the rules. And he's like the first general manager ever that's not actually blind to everything. He's just gone, no, you can't do that. You're now in an ODQ match. You're stuck in a chamber. You can't have your cronies get involved. I'd be good with that. Right, boys. Go on. Talk about the Royal Rumble. Because I'm still like,
Do you know what?
Rejected
It
by
started
it.
exactly as I
Mind it.
thought with Jimmy
Yeah.
and Jay starting
you
out.
called it.
And that was pretty much. Honestly, I thought they were going to go all the way to the end. Like I didn't think that they were going to get eliminated separately as well. Not even by each other, which was
yeah.
Like I was very surprised when Jimmy got eliminated by Braun. I
that
was
felt like
"Huh?"
no storyline telling there at all, really.
Yeah, that was very odd.
Yeah, especially when that could have started to build for the Mania match that we think they're going to have.
Yeah.
This would have been a perfect time, but yeah.
Nice DDP. Sorry. DDP's just randomly turned up at the press conference.
Okay, Andrade's back, by the way.
Andrade is back.
That was quite cool. I did like that. Although we got eliminated by Big.
He did get eliminated by Big.
That's a waste.
I think a lot of people were a waste that got eliminated by Big or just went anywhere near Big, to be honest with you.
There was a few spots in here that were a bit like, all right.
Big's elimination by Omos was probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
And it was Big's fault
You
himself.
have to go back and watch it because
he took a boot. He took a boot, leant against the rope, and then just went, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be eliminated," and tried to jump over the rope, and it was just like, "Oh god!"
Oh,
he literally steps over the rope.
It was horrible. It was awful.
Me.
But Braun looked strong.
Braun Breaker looked good.
Taking out Omos.
I've
got a bit of heat.
Had a brief spell of looking.
Very good.
They might do something with him, and then they was like, "No."
Yeah, Priest finally took care of R-Truth and threw him straight out as soon as he came out.
But again, R-Truth was a big
that's been built
highlight
for weeks.
He was a big highlight in this match.
There was three comedy sections in a row, wasn't there?
Yeah, we had Pat eliminating himself.
Did we start with Pat?
Pat was because we had Omos come out, and then we had Pat. Pat was then following him because that was why he eliminated himself.
Right, that's right. Yeah,
rope, went over the top rope, and then went back down, and then he went back in. We were like, "Oh yeah, go on, then, Pat. Let's actually do something.
Not waste a spot."
And then he did it again, and then
he got back out. Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh my god, no."
Yeah, it's a bit poop.
That was someone else. I didn't want it to be Pat. I don't understand why it was needed to be Pat.
But so anyway, that was Pat's spot. And then we got JD McDouble bobblehead. He got attacked. Who attacked him on the way to the ring? I can't even remember.
Good question.
Remember, honestly. Who got eliminated at the time? Because it was someone coming back out, weren't it?
Ludwig? I don't know. Looking up the list. Karrion Kross, did he get involved in that mess with Bobby?
Did someone get thrown at him?
Cryptic saying Bron Breaker.
Yeah, Bron Breaker speared him.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Cryptic.
Bron Breaker speared him on the entrance ramp, and then as he was eventually getting up, like 2 minutes later, was as R-Truth came out. R-Truth threw him into the ring, and he instantly got eliminated. So I don't know how long he lasted in there, but it wasn't long.
Then R-Truth done the magical bit, trying to get the hot tag from Dom.
Yeah, they did the hot tag with the John Cena.
I loved it. R-Truth was.
He's childhood superhero.
They literally did 3 comedy segments back to back. Like I don't hate them. I don't hate comedy segments. I think it definitely has its place in wrestling, and I think R-Truth's probably one of the best at it.
Yeah.
But to do 3 back to back like that was a bit like.
Do you know what I think? For how well they individually told pretty much every single woman for the Women's Rumble.
Yeah,
the only one that come out of and the only one that come out of pretty much some credit and go, "Oh, this guy's really good," is Braun. The rest were like,
yeah.
Braun
I'd like
definitely
to see.
Took away some credit from that.
Yeah,
I think we said it before, but I'd love to see Braun against Logan. I'd love to see that.
You might have said that.
I think Pete's possibly spoke about it as well.
Yeah,
I think Braun's too green to carry Logan still.
Yeah, I think the rest of them.
But if you stick him in that chamber, stick Braun in that chamber match with him,
yeah.
I think that'll be with another
with somebody there to help
whatever it is. I think that would be mint.
Jay lasted a long time. You've got Gunther that was all right. He done what he had to do, but there was no one that really shone. Other than Braun.
No, last year obviously you've got Gunther's big standout moment, and obviously Rhea had her big standout the same night.
Yeah.
This year they were both very balanced rumbles. Like there was no one really stood out in either of them.
Well, this was it. We were convinced that Hulk Hogan was going to come out because of the whole promo package. We didn't get him, and even I had predicted that he might get the most eliminations because they were going to spread it across the board. I mean, I got that, but it wasn't Hogan.
And to be fair, we also said that Hogan would eliminate Omos and then Dom would eliminate him. We called it exactly perfect, but it was just Ron instead of Hogan.
You did actually, yeah, because got the Omos, got the eliminations. You did,
And then
you did well.
and then Dom got rid of him. But it was the
Kind of-
men's one was very
I felt bad as well because we had number 30 spot. I loved Sammy. I was like, wasn't what I wanted. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like underwhelmed. Probably the right word, isn't it?
Yeah, underwhelmed.
It's a shame,
Underwhelmed's fair.
but he was to make it still or either.
yeah.
It's like in this.
Mind you, there was a strong last four.
We ended up with Drew, Gunther, Punk, and Rhodes. Yeah, okay, they're all world champions.
They're a world title yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Gunther's not quite got it yet, but the other three have.
And I really thought any four of those could have won it, and I'd be
Cody's
like,
done
okay.
it. But yeah, Cody's won back to back, and I'm not. Don't know. I haven't processed how I feel about Cody winning back to back.
I don't hate it. I think it'll be good in the long run.
Yeah, I think they've definitely. We all thought he was winning it last year, and they're making him finish a story a year later. It's building.
We might be annoyed by it, but I reckon in the long term it'll be good.
Yeah,
I just, I based off the whole Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about the booking of where they're going with Roman. To be honest with you, because. Like, I love being positive about wrestling, but like Adam Oakley said on our stream tonight, do I want to see Cody versus Roman again at Mania 2 years in a row? Not really. You know what I mean?
Last year we all thought that Cody was winning that.
But
I think you're getting the finale of it. It's just
long
long term story.
It is long term storytelling, yeah, which I don't hate. As long as it's done well and they now, have all those callbacks to everything that's happened and everything over the last 2 years of the build and all the rest of it. I think it'll be great.
I'm kind of happy Punk's just come in. I'm kind of happy. He was always sad about getting robbed of his Mania.
I'm glad he didn't give.
I'm
glad they didn't stick it straight on him.
Yeah. Come straight in, get it straight away, get that first Mania. They done it with Cody. They made him wait a year. They told us long term story. Do the same.
But it was like at the whole end of the Rumble was like, okay, right, we can wrap it up now, guys, because we can wrap it up, guys.
The thing is,
we can
that
wrap
could
it
have
up
gone
now
either way.
because it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
They showed both world champions that were in the up in the boxes. That's your two main events.
It is, to be fair.
And when Cody
like,
won,
just wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up.
When Cody won, he called out Roman. So
there may as well have just been two winners tonight. Really.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. And I think that's probably where it is.
Not unless
Rumble.
they are going to make us wait, Cody. They are going to make CM Punk wait and don't give him that title shot for Mania.
Oh, they could easily give him the title shot and still make Seth win. To be fair, he still gets his Mania. He still get Mania main event night, probably night one. I'd imagine. Cody and Roman will be night two. I'd imagine. I'd have thought. Unless
I can't see both titles changing.
unless they stick, they could. I suppose they could actually have Punk and Seth open in night one, and then have the women main event night one.
That's normally what happens.
And
They
then
main event WrestleMania.
Finish with Roman versus Cody. I think that's probably where we're going to end up.
Interesting to see.
Give maybe Bailey versus
Io,
yeah, or whoever Rhea's facing, maybe. Find out the chamber, I suppose, for that one. Jay Cargill. Early prediction.
No, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Becky Rhea. Yeah, and I think it's going to be Bianca Jade.
Oh yeah, actually you're right. No, we did have Becky Jade, and that doesn't need to have a title. Actually, yeah, I'll agree with that one. But again, that could be a chamber too.
Yeah,
I think Chambers getting Nia versus one of them.
Yeah, I think it'd be Rhea Becky.
Yeah, she's born
She's
in
born
Australia.
there, so yeah.
Yeah, There we are then.
We'll see what happens.
I'll be honest, this was a longer what just happened. I don't know what we're doing with the podcast. You might get a podcast later on today, technically. It's
Probably
Sun.
not.
It's probably not. This was a good 20-minute what just happened, and I haven't. I'll be honest, I haven't really got a lot else to say about it. I think we covered it quite
Yeah.
well, boys. If I'm being honest, and I
Yeah,
Short,
it's
sweet, and just to the point.
I perked myself up after feeling so dejected after how flat it felt. But yeah,
I personally, for me, I really enjoyed the pay-per-view.
I liked it.
again, it's
I don't know if
I've-
I'd give it anything particularly massive, like in
No.
terms of ratings, but
I don't think I can ever say there's going to be a bad Rumble.
I think it's going to be a
The
solid
pay-per-view.
7 out of 10.
I was going to say a 7.
It's a matter of taste. I would put it down to a 5 or a 6, maybe a 6 actually. Because I thought the women's rumble was the best. I think it'd be the best rumble. It'd be a bit harsh to say it's a 5. But yeah, but it's still, like you say, it's still a rumble. I still enjoy sitting and watching a rumble.
And it's started WrestleMania
Big
season.
part of me says I could have gone to bed after the women's rumble. There we are. Yeah, let us know what you thought in the comments anyway. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
Yeah,
Peace.
Look at that, boys. We did that one right for one.
we did.
We'll be right back.